Welcome back, guys. Joe again here from Thorough Aquatics. This is part 3 and the final of the Summit Racing Piston Powered Autorama show. It's coming up 5 days from now. We will first, second, third at Cleveland IDEX Center. So we're pretty excited, and I believe everything's coming together. We're almost there. But today we're going to be heading to Menor. We're going to meet up with Albert from Block A Chip. He's telling me the car's detail is done and he has corrected the hood. So a little excited to see that and kind of a little bit nervous. So other than that, we're going to be picking up the trailer tomorrow night from Paul. I'm going to leave a link in the description below in regards to Arcadia Glass House. Be sure to check them out on the web. And once the trailer is back here, lock and load, we're going to head to Menor, and like I said, the car will get packed up. And then all of the other stuff that's going to be used for the display. And man, I'm looking around this room, I got stuff everywhere, so this is going to be pretty intense. So Wednesday night we'll be heading to Cleveland to the IDEX Center and start the process of putting it all together. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be final prep, and then the show opens up 3 o'clock on Friday to the public. So with that being said, let's get on the road. Let's head to Menor to see the Demon and other projects that are unfolding there at his shop. And we might touch down on how he does what he does, because man, he's good. So, okay, let's roll. All right, guys, we're here with Albert from Block A Chip. He's going to start showing us a couple of the cars here. Starting off with this thing right here. What the heck is that?
Well, that's a Porsche 911 that we did a matte satin wrap, vinyl wrap on it, and then we topped it with protective film to protect the vinyl from stone chips, and then we did a custom gloss stripe to give a little bit of a contrast, give it an extra unique look. So this is all, it's a silver car. If you see on this side, we're actually replacing one of the panels right here. It was damaged, so we're putting a fresh piece of vinyl. So it'll be back on the road very soon.
What year was that one?
This is a 2020, I think. It's a pretty recent model Porsche.
How about this next guy? What is this one?
PRS Porsche. It's a race car that we are doing and installing a graphic livery on this one. So this is going to be completely transformed. It's going to have a very custom look, like a race car should. And then, as you see, kind of some of the bits and pieces are taken off to give it a nice, seamless install and look. So this is a very fast Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Wow, that's nice. Oh boy, look at this one.
We have a C8 Corvette. This is, it's a gloss black Corvette originally that we covered with a protective film with a satin finish, so you can give it a cool custom look while you're protecting the paint with protective film, so you're getting sort of double benefit from doing this. So one is visual and secondary is protective. So,
wow.
So this is almost done. It's just a couple miscellaneous spots, and this is all done.
Now, is that the same year
that is,
right here?
Brand new C8 Corvette. Also, it's getting full protective wrap on this. So.
Now, how long does it normally take? I mean, every car is different, right? So how long does it normally take to do a full car?
It takes a couple days typically to do, very sort of precise and pretty custom work, basically, because we do try to hide our work as much as possible, so hiding all the edges, wrapping a bunch of edges and that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty time-consuming process.
Now, some of the pieces are what, computer generated, and some are actually hand cut.
Templates that we have that are kind of general templates. They're already designed to fit certain panels. We just customize them. We extend edges. We do our own thing, and then install the film at the end.
Wow. Okay, so how long have you guys been in business overall?
Since 2003, so we're approaching 20 years, and wow, paint protection, ceramic coatings, a lot of protective things. We do have products for just about any panel on the vehicle, including windshield. We can protect the windshield from stone chips, and a couple other different processes and services that we offer, including wheel powder coating and a couple other things.
And you tint the windows, because I know you tinted the windows on the Demon.
Tint windows, yeah. So that's also available.
Wow, that looks nice. Well, I'm noticing in my screen, I see something purple in the far back right corner. Let's go check that out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a little nervous because we talked about the hood when I dropped it off, but it sounds like it's all been fixed and corrected. I really haven't talked about it much yet in the video, but we're going to right now. So explain to us what you did. Oh, there it is right there.
Well, if we see what Joe did, he accidentally left his wipers up.
Yes, I did.
And what happened was when he lifted the hood, he ended up scraping the edge of the hood. Luckily, the hood was covered with the protective film. So what do you know? It actually saved the paint. No loss of paint, no damage to the paint. So all we ended up doing was really literally just trimming away just a very tiny sliver of that film that was damaged by the wiper. And the end result is pretty much nothing. You don't see anything. There's no, again, the paint's perfect, everything was good. So.
Oh, thank God. That was my biggest fear, was the fact that not only
so
ripped it apart, but took the paint away, and we did not do that. So
it was a 5-minute process. Literally, we cut the film away, cleaned it up a little bit, and
well, that's a testament in itself right there that your product actually protects the car.
the product works. Definitely not a gimmick. It's been around for decades. It's been refined. It's really it's literally does what it says it does.
So what is it? I mean, it's Expel, right? What is the thickness of it?
Expel is a leading company, and that's the company that we use. A film from Expel, specifically Expel Ultimate is their top level film. It's 8 mils thick, so it's a pretty thick.
Do you have a piece of that here somewhere?
Yeah.
Somebody could actually see it.
I'm sure we can show that shortly. Yeah, the film is 8 mils thick. It has a clear coat on it, so there's actually automotive grade clear coat on top of the film, except that the clear coat is not your typical automotive clear coat. It actually self-heals from scratches. So if you get fine scratches in the film, literally by just exposing it to heat gun, parking it outside in the summertime, that clear coat turns it to nice glossy finish. So you don't have to polish it, you have to buff it, it just turns nice glossy.
Yes, we're going to see a piece of that here pretty soon. Looks like 2 more cars are in here. I see we got a BMW.
Yeah, that's a cool, this is the film we're talking about. So it comes on a sheet, and it's literally, it's your glossy. So this, again, takes quite a bit of skill to know how to, it literally comes on a sheet, flat sheet of film. You're turning this into covering a vehicle like that. All those curves, all those parts are covered with this film. But again, it takes a tremendous amount of skill to do something of for instance, Joe's car right here, which is very round, very curvy. There's a lot of challenging, I guess, parts of this vehicle to do, so to install this properly. But anyways, it's and the end result, again, it looks like there's nothing on the vehicle. So that's really the big selling part of the whole product, is that it's clear, doesn't look like anything, it's just looks like there's nothing on the vehicle.
Now we've had this on here so when I first got the car, came to you with what, 40, 50 miles on it. You guys had it for about 2 weeks. Actually, we were on vacation, if you remember. Me and my wife went to Mexico. So you actually had it for a full 30 days. It was like, hey, take your time, have a great time, no rush on our end. And it just got in line with other cars. So it's been 4 solid years. And granted, I only have about 1,600 miles on the car. So I'm not really out beating it up, but it's still doing its job. It looks brand new from the day we got it, and from you doing the application and putting this stuff on. So it's...
Yeah, and another one of the benefits, I guess, of the film is that it is removable. So if it gets damaged or scraped, like on the hood, for instance, we can literally replace one panel at a time. So it doesn't need to come off, all of it. It's just, we can replace just the damaged parts of the film. We'll clean it up, replace it, and it's good to go again.
Now, what about where people do like a spray on? I've heard of that. Two different
those
animals
are
here.
really not. I wouldn't call it a good application for what we're looking for. So there may be fine for some random spots, maybe on the vehicle that do not require a perfect line, finish, like a paint-like finish. So with spray-on stuff, it's very inconsistent because the thickness can be different and all over the place, and it doesn't contain the clear coat like the film does. So it's as soon as you start washing the vehicle with the spray-on stuff, it turns into dull finish. So again, it's just not something that we even look at because it's just not the clientele or the people that typically have this done. They're expecting the high level gloss and result and everything. So and consistent results as well. So.
What about that spray? I'll just ask you one more question. We'll get rolling here. There was a spray or something that you actually put on top of the expel to even draw it out. What was that called again?
Well, there's ceramic coating that we install generally on some of these films, depending if the customer's looking for extra protective layers. So the ceramic coating basically makes the finish extra slick, smooth, water repellent, hydrophobic surface basically. So think about like wax on steroids basically. So it's very very slick, but it's also permanent. So you can't just wash it off by washing the vehicle. And again, when it's time to wash the vehicle, it just speeds up the whole process of washing it because again, stuff just doesn't stick to the finish like it normally does.
Awesome. Well, it looks like the car is done. It's been detailed.
A couple more details, and it's ready to go to be shown to thousands of people.
Yes, it's going to be a big show. They're talking 70,000 people. So
very cool.
All right, guys. So there it is, Albert at Block a Chip. The car's looking good. So we're one step closer. So thank you, Albert. And I'm very happy that the hood is not damaged.
Yeah,
I'd have probably been in a fetal position, sucking my thumb, crying.
I saw your face. It was a big relief. So.
All right, guys, let's move on to the next section. All right, guys, it's Wednesday night. Finally, we're 2 days away from the Autorama show. The Demon is packed up in its casket, fully enclosed trailer, and we're ready to go. So we got Ian with us, who's in the back seat, and Cody, and they're going to help us unpack this at the IX Center. So let's get on the road. We're heading to Cleveland. Okay, finally after 2 days of setup, we are ready to go, guys. Show opens up here at 3 o'clock this afternoon, Friday, April 1st, and I tell you what, the people are really starting to pile in now. But that was a pretty rough setup. Special thanks to Cody and Ian on that Wednesday night doing the initial layout and design of the display that we got, and came back Thursday, and now Friday, and we got everything wired up. The speakers are going, got some good music in the background. But there it is. Team's all set up and ready for the show. Let me just do a quick walk around. It's you?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, walking around the show, I do notice another Dodge Demon, but this one obviously looks a little bit different than mine. It's got the whole top of the car black graphics package, hood, top, and trunk. So it looks like he changed out his rims a little bit, and he's got himself a little cooling device way up there in front. tell if I go right now. Yeah.
Isn't one supposed to be blinking low or not?
No.
I see.
Alright guys, here we are, day 3 of the show's coming to an end. I got Casey here from Where's the Fish. Be sure to check out his channel on YouTube. Find it fast. He's already surpassed me, so he's doing it. So check out Casey, Where's the Fish. But that's the end, guys. Summer Racing 2022 show's over, and it's time to pack all this crap up, take it back to the house, and get ready for the next show. So thanks for watching. We're going to see you guys in the next video. We're out of here. Peace.